Okay. Our next guest, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Atul Goyal. He's the Chief Financial Officer of Brigade Enterprises. We'll discuss a lot of things as far as sector outlook and business is concerned for this wonderful real estate company from India's Silicon City, Bangalore. What a pleasure to host you, Mr. Goyal. Welcome to Business Today Television. Your stock is doing fantastically well, as also your monthly and quarterly sales when it comes to high-end luxury homes across the country. Tell us, how do you feel at this point of time when it comes to business pipeline? What can you share with shareholders of Brigade Enterprises and sundry investors?
Thank you. Good morning. Pleasure to come to your channel. Brigade Enterprise has been doing exceptionally well in terms of sales. Our company is divided into four verticals, that is hospitality, real estate, then we have commercial spaces and of course retail. So residential sales forms a big part of our portfolio. So resi sales right now has been doing very, very well. We have already done 6.2 to 6.3 million last time, and we'll try to do it this year as well. We have been, real estate demand has been very, very good. I think because of the consolidation rate, interest rate paused by RBI, people buying more, their affordability has been increasing day by day. Today, as per SDFC report, affordability has increased by 3x. And of course, there is a change in environment as to more Gen X and more millennial peoples are buying houses. Investments has increased in real estate because people think in a recent survey that 61% of people want to invest in real estate. So real estate has been doing very well. There has been a price rise. People are looking for the return. So I think going forward, residential is going to stay. As per the commercial, we have around 8.5 million, and out of that, only 1 million is vacant, which is there in SEZ, which will also get leased. So we are not worried about that. Hospitality is doing wonders now because they've been doing very well. We have already achieved our pre-COVID levels, and our occupancy levels are very high. And of course, retail, we only have 3 malls that are also doing very well. So all guns are blazing right now. And I think the way economy is there, it should sustain.
Right, Mr. Goyal, I really like this phrase that the guns are blazing and the economy is in fine shape. Tell us how many million square feet is there in your pipeline in terms of sales which are expected over the next 2 quarters, both commercial as well as residential?
So we call it as a real estate. Actually, we don't give any guidance, but anyhow, I'll tell you, we are, as per our investor reports, we are saying rolling quarters will be doing 7.2 million square feet of launches this year. So seeing a trend in the real estate market, I think we should do well.
Come on, Mr. Goyal, share some insight when it comes to future projections. We are in this, a wonderful phase of India, Amrit Kal, as they say. Your stock is at a record high. I'm sure, investors need some hand-holding at current levels as to how thick and fat is the pipeline at Brigade Enterprises.
So I will only say my real estate CAGR has been around 20 to 22%, and I think this should be suffice to see as to what increase they can look for a sales in this year. But definitely we are trying our best. Market is doing good, and we'll try to surpass the last year's pre-sales. That is what I can say.
Okay, let me let me coax this out of you in a different manner. So Mr. Goyal, there are two kinds of investors in the market. Poor folks buy stock prices, the rich guy buy flats that you sell. Tell us what is the breakup in terms of luxury flats and in terms of common middle class flats that you will be selling over the next 6 months. Is that a fair question?
It is a fair question. So thank you, Shalbhai. What should I say? See, today market, if you study, 62 to 65% sales is in mid-income housing, which is from 60 lakhs to 1.2 to 1.5 crores. And Brigade's major sale aspect has been in mid-income housing. Our strength is in mid-income housing. That's why sales have been doing well. Luxury, yes, our luxury portion is very, very less. I think you can say around 10% of our total pre-sales is luxury, but maximum our sales is in the category of mid-income housing, which is in the range of say 60 lakhs to 1.5 to 2 crores.
Goyal Sahab, when it comes to EBIT margins, we've seen a minor dip over the last 3 years compared with the previous 5. So the previous 5 was 16.3 and EBIT margin for the average for the previous 3 has been 13.9. Of course, this is to do with the rising raw material costs of steel, cement, labor, government taxes. One understands that. But, there is this theme in the market that customers which come to Brigade Enterprises or your rivals such as DLF or Oberoi Realty, they want to pay top rupee when it comes to buying bigger flats, larger flats. At least that is what we understand in stock markets. So how come your EBIT margin is not keeping in sync with what is being sort of discussed in the markets?
So see, we cannot compare Oberoi Realties and Brigade because we are operating in a separate market. They are operating in Mumbai. Anyway, the EBIT margins are much higher than in Mumbai, in Bangalore, which is a very price-conscious market. But I would like to say that our EBIT margins has been in the range of 20 to 25%. The only issue is the accounting, which is there, which is AS 115. Because of that, I'm not able to recognize revenue till full registration happens for the property, and that is the reason because of the variation in the sales recognized, your EBIT margins get affected. But anyhow, and there is also a mix of project which depends upon as to what mix of projects are there. But we are very clear that our EBIT margins should be in the range of 20 to 25% definitely going forward.
Fair. And you have some 3,500 crore worth of debt on your balance sheet. Any plans to trim that?
No, we have already trimmed that. We have no debt in real estate. So we have a zero debt in real estate. Whatever debt is there is in LRD, and that is around 70 to 80%, and some 10-12% in hospitality. So we don't plan to pay that debt. We'll continue that debt because these are all self-sustaining debt. We don't have to contribute anything. So we will continue with that. Of course, with the EMIs which we pay year on year, this debt is going to reduce year on year.
Right. And any more fundraisers in the pipeline, given the fact that we've seen such heavy demand for quality real estate, both in the middle income as well as the top end luxury segment?
No, I don't think so. We require any fundraise. We are sitting on a good cash pile right now, around 1,700 crores, and I think that is enough to buy, to replace your land, whatever sales you are doing. So we don't think right now any fundraise is required for the company.
Okay. Mr. Goyal, I believe you have another engagement post market today, and we'd like to thank you for sparing quality time with us. a wonderful move seen on Brigade Enterprises stock price over the last 6 odd months at a record high. And Mr. Goyal, while he does not share the guidance for the company, says it's a wonderful time to be in real estate. Thank you, Atulji, and I hope
Thank you,
you'll
Sulesh.
visit us again with the wonderful insights that you carry for the real estate space. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Thank you.
day.
Same to you, sir. Thank you.